Hey YouTubers, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. One thing I wanted to talk to you, and this is going to be a real short video, which is amazing for me because usually I like to talk and I keep talking forever. But a lot of times, I don't know if you've ever bought Paracord, you get them in, sometimes I buy the 300 foot or 300 yards spool and it comes on a spool. But sometimes you get those different colors, those bright colors and stuff. You don't want to buy the whole spool, or you just want like 100 yards of it, and you get a hank for like $10 or $12 or whatever they're going to charge you if it's a specialty color or something like that. And the problem I have with that Paracord is that once you initially undo it to make whatever you're going to make, then a lot of times that hank will come apart and get tangled up, and it gets messy and gets tangled up with all your other paracord. Well, I wanted to show you a cheap, easy way to store your paracord to where it's not going to get tangled up and it's not going to cost you anything other than some cardboard you got laying around. So I actually made one. If you feel adventurous or whatever, what I did was I just took a little thin board. I was out in the wood shop making some other stuff, and I just took a little thin scrap piece of lumber that I had, and I just cut basically two U-shaped things in there. It didn't even have to be pretty. I did it with a bandsaw. It was actually a pretty ugly kind of deal, but it's not for looks, it's for utilitarian purposes. So what it is I just made basically a spool for my paracord. Now I know there's a lot of people that live in apartments and don't have a lot of tools. I wanted to, okay, how can I make that, how can I show that for somebody that doesn't have a lot of tools, they want to keep their paracord straight, or maybe they have a lot of it, they just don't have time to do all that. Because I think you can buy spools like this. I don't know how much they cost, but if you take a piece of cardboard and just do what I've done here. This is actually off a box of something I got. I was actually going to take it out the trash today, but I thought, you know what, I can make that into a paracord holder. So what I did is just cut two V's on each side. Didn't have to get very creative or anything like that. Just cut two V's, and what you can do is do like I did here. I just had a little bit of blue, so I wrapped it on here to show you. You can actually, if you want to, you can make a hole, and this is where I started out. The paracord, if you want to get to where, okay, I want to make sure I know where I stopped and I didn't burn the end of this, which I should have, but you get the idea. Pull it through. You can actually have it there, and you can tape it down with Scotch tape or something like that, so okay, here's the end. Alright, so you got that there, and then that end is taken care of, and you can wrap this, and you got your blue paracord, you got your red paracord. You can store it in a little bucket or basket. I'd keep it in a basket next to my chair, and before I started doing this, I'd get just a big tangled glob, and so before I could start my project, I'd have to untangle it all. So it's easy, quick. You can write the color that you got. Say it's a certain kind of camo, and you want to make sure you remember what that was because you want to order that again. So you can write blue, multi-camo, whatever it is, day glow, whatever it is, you can write it on there. You can write where you bought it, so you can remember where you bought it at. Maybe a website or something like that. You can write on here. So when you run out, you'll know where you got that, how much you paid for it, and the contact information. So you make sure that you get the same paracord, because you might get Dayglow from one website and then you get Dayglow from another one, and it's not going to be the same, or their royal blue is not going to be the same, or it's not going to be the same quality, or it's a little thicker. So if you write down where you got it, and the color, if it's like, especially if it's a multi-camo type thing, I know there's one website that have like Christmas color or Christmas camo. Well, it's got green and red and different stuff in it. So that's easy. It costs nothing, and I thought I would want to share it with you because you might can be able to use that. So if it's a helpful hint, or you think that you might improve on this, leave a comment. I'm always looking for constructive criticism. So let me know what you think. Look forward to hearing from you, and have a good day.